Okay. You got we're restarting. You got to get something out of your system.
Yeah, you got to get certain words out of your system.
Certain words.
As Bill Clinton.
A certain word that I like to refer to is chicken soup for the racist soul.
That would be a good book to publish, and then you just open up the
just
pages.
900 pages of the N-word.
The N-word over and over again.
Yeah. I'll tell you, boy, that's like chicken soup. It's like fried chicken soup, maybe. Yeah, fried chicken soup would probably be pretty good.
Well, it wouldn't maintain its crispiness if it was in
maybe
liquid.
if you're a bad cook, like Adam Bad Cook Friedland.
I'm not a bad cook. I'm a pretty good cook.
That was your nickname in the Navy.
That's true.
What's up? How you doing, bad cook? You're bad at cooking. Also, you're gay. That's what they would say to you.
They would call me gay and a bad cook.
In the 1940s Navy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, cooking was a term in the 40s. It meant putting a man's cock and his balls in your mouth at the same time.
No, that's what being in the Navy means.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So everyone to get into the Navy had to be able to fit a standard size cock and balls in their mouth at once. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that way it's like the balls are like extra oxygen if you have to go underwater.
Yeah.
If you have space for balls, you have space for extra air.
I like to imagine that the phrase "curse like a sailor" comes from like sailors coming in for shore leave and they're staying in hotels in New York or whatever during Fleet Week.
Fleet Week, yeah.
And then there's like a family from Minneapolis staying in like the hotel room next to them, and they just hear two sailors in the room over being like, "Oh fuck, fuck me, oh, shit, oh fuck." And they're like, boy, those fellas really curse a lot. Those fellas love cursing.
Yeah, fuck me.
That's probably all they're doing.
Fuck my ass.
Reading the Bible otherwise.
Fuck my ass.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
When is Fleet Week?
Put your whole shin in my ass.
Oh, like you don't know. Like you don't have it marked down on your calendar.
Yeah, like you don't have.
No, I don't have
X's, and then it's
I
every
like-
day he wakes up, crosses
I like
it out.
waving a little handkerchief at the boys, saying thank you for
that you dipped in your ass,
for everything you've done.
hoping the
out on
pheromones get
out
to
on
them.
the seas for our country. You know.
Is that what the handkerchief was?
Hi, sailors.
It's actually the same day as the Gay Pride Parade, and the gays chase the sailors all throughout the city.
That's the origin of the Gay Pride Parade.
That's a fun tradition. Yeah.
Very horny, sexually forward
How about
gay men.
Feet Week? And it's just for people that are into feet.
That's good too.
That'd be good.
It's like Pride, but for guys that just have, like a file on their computer.
There
So these guys
more
folder.
feet pride.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
These guys that like feet, they fully bust thinking about and looking at feet.
I think there are degrees. I think some people just like sucking on toes. Some people like to fuck the feet like a pussy. Like,
But what I'm saying
put
is,
the
could
feet
these
together and
guys-
use them like a pussy.
Could these guys look at a picture of just feet and come?
I think.
I don't know.
I think the real
it depends on how
OGs
horny you
can.
are. I used to look at, and I've told it before, but just a drawing of breasts on a placard for how to examine yourself for breast cancer.
Of course. But you were also a young lad.
Well, you were
Yeah.
jacking off to the cancer, not the breasts.
Yeah, you're jacking off the idea of a woman's life being ended.
Yeah.
You're checking.
You like
they're
the
making
drama.
sure they're being safe. They're safe in that picture. It's not someone that already has cancer. Why would you check for cancer if you already had it?
To make sure there's no new cancer.
It's a little touchy.
Adam
subject.
checks for cancer every day.
Adams texted us and said he thought he had cancer.
I think I have cancer right now, so we'll see. Do you guys want to see it?
No.
Neither do I. We don't want to see it, and we don't care.
Where?
Right here.
There's literally
This.
nothing there.
This.
Oh, up there I can't see.
There's
You have a
nothing
little
there.
mole there. That's a mole,
It's
dude.
irregular edges and it's kind of wet.
No.
That's because I came on it.
No, look at the edges, dude. It's not good.
I'm not looking at your fucked up little
Whatever.
back mole.
I'm going to go to Bobby Buca Dermatology tomorrow. Dermatologist to the stars.
Is he?
He'll sort me out.
What do you know about Bobby Buca?
Well, he cured my medical grade dandruff.
Wow.
So now he's going to cure my cancer.
I've had dandruff my whole life, and I will never do anything about it.
Honestly, I got rid of it in a week.
People are like, "Oh, there's shit on your shirt." It's like, who cares?
But the problem for me was that my skin was fucked up on my face and it was related to the dandruff. Now my skin is
Interesting.
clear. Looks beautiful.
No,
No, it doesn't. You have pock marks and
Pock marks from acne, but there's.
I don't
nothing
mind the
can do
pock
about
marks,
that.
but your skin isn't that good. It's fine.
not
No,
good,
but
yeah.
I used to have that that rosacea like.
Yeah,
around
it
my
was
nose.
horrible.
You still-
but
you
now
still do,
it's
though.
I don't have it anymore.
no, you still look.
I don't
bad.
have it anymore. Well,
You don't
I
look
might
bad,
still look
but you
bad,
don't
it's
look
not because of
good.
the
You don't look
medical
good at
grade
all.
dandruff. Okay, well, it's just I'm just saying I'm not because of the dandruff. It's
Right.
only because of genetics
Yes.
and everything that I can't deal with. But the dandruff I can, and it's
Yeah.
solved. And that's thanks to Bobby Buka, dermatologist to the stars. You guys should go
Who else
see
does
my
he
brother.
have? Who else?
He's got
what
me.
What are the signed headshots in Bobby Buka's office?
He did carrot top plastic surgery.
Very nice.
He did.
An Italian dermatologist.
Yeah, he's done plenty of bottom surgeries.
It's crazy that Carrot Top is
But
still
just
like
make-
around. Has he done anything in like 40
My
years?
sister sees
Vegas,
him all the
baby.
time at a restaurant.
If he didn't have red hair, like people would have just forgotten about him.
Yeah, that's true. He's in Vegas though.
Doing what?
Residency.
The
He's
amazing
the guy-
Jonathan's act.
yeah.
Yeah, he's cashed out, dude. He's like rich as hell now. Yeah,
Do
get
you
those.
think,
Get that Vegas residency.
do you think we could get a Vegas residency?
My parents always asked me to. They're
For
like,
real,
"Why-
though? Okay,
just you can
think
move
about
back
this.
home.
Think about
You
this.
could have your residency at the
I'm not moving
Rio."
to fucking Las
But
Vegas.
listen,
I'm not going.
guys, hold on. Let's not rule anything out.
I spent my childhood leaving Las Vegas.
Listen to me, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Nicolas
It
Cage.
seems crazy right now, but what do you think? Residencies are all just nostalgia for gay bullshit from people's childhoods or
Britney
whatever.
Spears, Celine Dion.
So in 30 years, a bunch of these fucking morons listening right now, what do you think they're going to be nostalgic for? This
They'll be
fucking
dead.
stupid podcast.
they'll be dead as hell.
So when they're
Yeah,
going
but
to
it
Vegas,
takes nothing to do a podcast. That's why no one ever quits recording.
yeah.
Who in radio ever quit?
Yeah, but our
Bubba the
our
Love
nostalgia
Sponge?
act will be more like multifaceted than just doing a live
it'll be a
pod.
stage show.
We'll do a
Yeah, but
music
there won't be-
element to it.
It's not like the show
There'll
will
be an
end and
orchestra.
then we'll go on and do other stuff and then like come back to the show.
Maybe.
No, it's not going to happen.
The
It
show's
could.
never gonna end.
You got a once in a lifetime thing with this show. It'll as soon as it ends, you'll start seeing less and less people come out to stand up. There'll be like less opportunities.
No, we have to end it so that we can have the Vegas residency later.
Yeah,
It's a
sure.
big gamble.
But you got to spend 7-8 years
In the wilderness.
In the literally in the wilderness.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with the
We build a
wilderness
log
as long as
cabin.
I come out of it with plastic surgery.
The other animals
serious
think, the other
plastic
animals
surgery.
think you're a bear, so they respect you as part of the ecosystem.
Of course, I'm the alpha bear.
They're like, oh, that's just a honey bear. That's a bear that
The
eats-
sweetest little bear.
I'd be like a large,
I'd be the cute little
a
bear
little
bitch.
poo bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
no.
that's what I'm saying. We have a multifaceted stage show
Adam
with
would be-
acrobatics.
yeah, Adam would be eaten by a spider pretty quickly,
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'd be like a kind of like
wrapped up and caught in a daddy long legs' web.
That's true. So we have to spray you down with insecticides every day.
yeah, because the
And
bugs are trying to kill
in your
you.
eyes and
Yeah.
your mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is the biggest flaw to my plan so far. Is that you would
Is
be
that we
got-
have to?
you would
all-
be killed by
each
nature.
of us have to go to the wilderness
no,
for
no,
a decade.
not that. Me and Nick will be fine. That
Out
you
in
would
nature.
be killed by nature.
I'm a natural survivor.
No chance.
You have no idea what I've had to survive in my life.
What name one piece of adversity?
Sex slavery,
Purchasing it?
purchasing.
Yeah, it's
Their
funny.
inability to
I don't know any
negotiate.
survival stuff. I never did Boy Scouts or anything
They're
like
fixed-
that.
Oh
Rate
no, I
pricing.
would actually be dead.
I do have a Swiss Army knife though.
That's cool.
I like that the Boy Scouts, they teach you how to like pitch a tent or what. It's all like boys survival skills. And
Mhm.
the Girl survival skills for Girl
Cookies.
Scouts is like, yeah, giving men treats so they don't beat you to death.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, I was shocked when I found out Girl Scouts literally were just, I thought it was just going camping, but you're girls.
Where's that money going to?
my dick?
Men.
The cookie money.
Man, it goes to men.
It goes to men.
Yeah.
Classic.
Raytheon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Raytheon actually owns all the
The Girl Scouts?
Scout cookies.
Yeah.
So it's
And-
going to missiles.
And they get a first look at, I don't want to say it, but
Yeah.
The pussy.
yeah.
The child.
It used to be. It used to be you could go to Twitter and search for Girl Scout cookies, and that's what black people think they're called.
Is
I
that
don't know if it
right?
used to be that or if you could still just
No,
do
I
that.
think they like it'll just autocorrect.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, search instead for Girl Scout. Yeah. Can I just have a month of Girl Scout Samoas, like, please? I ate 2 whole boxes of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies this past week. Well, I guess this is all white girls now.
Wow.
Good.
See, that's what happens. They
Equality.
appropriate.
Oh, you think they're
black
appropriating
culture.
misspelling?
Yeah,
scout.
it's like
My
like
my
white
dad-
girls saying "yes, queen" and stuff because they heard black gay people say. it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God! I order as 7 boxes of Girl Scout cookies for my cousin. Can't wait to eat it by myself. Lol.
That's funny.
That is funny.
I
That's
wasn't
funny to me.
joking when I said I want a shirt that says Girl Scout Cumkies on it.
That's
Oh,
funny.
that person knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's probably someone like you
Is it?
searching for the.
I don't know. Her name is Erin.
So
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
your name is
Whatever.
Nick.
I don't have a name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're a faceless man.
I'm a nameless force.
Oh fuck. Well, what did you guys think of the Met Gala looks, Adam? I know this is some gay shit that you probably have an opinion
Yeah,
about.
I had a lot of opinions on it. I don't understand why people don't go. Like one person doesn't do the. You know how like Norm Macdonald did the Bob Saget roast, like the anti-comedy.
Yeah,
Why doesn't one guy just go butt ass naked?
that's true.
You can only do it one time, and you can't really do it again.
What
But
is
no
the
one's
Met
done
Gala?
that.
I don't know.
It's a place for people to
Just one guy should come out
wear stuff.
with their dick and balls out and
I
say
agree.
that they're dressed as John Cage 433 or whatever that shit is. Austin 316.
What is the Met Gala?
I don't
It's
know.
a party at the Met that they have that Vogue puts on.
Oh, that's it.
this
Just
was
a
all.
party?
This was all explained to me last night when Dasha was screaming at the
Because
television.
I had no idea what it was until last year, and everyone's like, "Well, it's the Met Gala again." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking?"
I didn't know what it was until Rihanna one year wore that feather thing
That
where
was
you almost saw
awesome.
her titties.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that's when I found out about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And now I guess because we live in dumbass New York, we know that what it is.
Yeah. Well, you know what it
So it's
should
just a
be.
party. There's
It-
no awards or anything.
If they're gonna have a
It
Met
sucks
Gala,
as far as popular culture is concerned. You're either stuck between the Met Gala on one end and then Duck Dynasty on the other,
Yeah.
and there's really nothing in between.
that's true. Well,
It's
you got
either like
Thanos.
it's either like
Yeah,
billionaires
That's
that
popular
grew
culture.
beards to hide their money, harassing wildlife.
From a
Every
whistle.
episode, there's an alligator in the road and we're throwing sticks at it.
How much money do they make off that whistle?
Next week, does the alligator get mad? Find out on Duck fucking Dynasty. Clara's got to take the truck to Costco to buy more tampons
For her huge pussy.
for her big ass pussy. They put a duck whistle in her pussy hole.
Damn, should we invent a whistle? Is it that easy to be rich? Name an animal that we need to trap.
An animal to have our own TV show.
Listen, we need a whistle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So figure out the animal and then work backwards from the whistle.
Mm-hmm. We could trap.
Oh shit! There's a Duck Dynasty
Bitches.
podcast.
Hell
They have their own podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
You say bitches, Adam?
Yeah, you know,
Like a
trap.
whistle that'll make girls horny?
Yeah, exactly. Like kind of like a frequency that'll, you know.
Start vibrating their clits?
Yeah, like you know how there's that noise, the brown
These are their
sound that
names.
makes you
Phil-
shit your pants.
Of course.
Phil Robertson, Willie Robertson, Cy Robertson, Jace Robertson, and then Corey Robinson, spelled Korie.
Nice.
What is it with fucking like Hicks and
Spelling shit
anytime
wrong.
there's like anytime people are raising money for a white boy with cancer, they always have the stupidest names.
Yep.
Jalen is fighting so hard.
Yeah, Jalen particularly is a name they stole from black people.
Oh, they're all walking the line
Oh, yeah.
with those names.
That's why they don't like 'em.
Kaysen.
Kaysen.
Kaysen is
Damn, what would you name your firstborn son?
Mine,
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders.
That's cool.
Yep.
I would, yeah.
Got to do my part, dude.
Of course. I wouldn't. I don't know what I would name mine.
yeah.
my heir, the heir to my fortune.
Are you gonna give your son a Greek name?
My son doesn't get a
Ooh,
name
yeah.
until he can remove the axe that I threw at his crib. I throw an axe as hard as I can at the headboard of his crib while he's sleeping in it. Then when it reached enough physical strength to remove it, then he may earn a title.
Got it. That's pretty good.
That way, because a lot of people hate their names. Like, oh, I hate my name. It's like, yeah, because you didn't work for it.
You didn't work for it. That's true.
You didn't earn it. That's why socialism is wrong. Everybody takes their name for granted.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we live in an online era where people are quick to pick an avatar
Yes.
and
preach.
and then assume the name
So
Yep.
true.
because they don't appreciate
yes.
the things that were given to them
Mm-hmm.
because
Wait.
they weren't earned.
Oh, okay.
They want to choose a different. Everybody wants to choose their gender now.
Right.
They don't appreciate their birth gender
well,
because they didn't earn it.
so
Imagine
should
if
they
you
earn
had,
it? I don't get it.
Yes, they should earn it.
So you're good. You want people to be trans.
I don't want people. I don't
'Cause they're
care.
earning.
I honestly, I don't
They're
give a shit
earning
what you
their
do.
fake pussy.
I just feel like you
fake
should
dick.
have to pay money to the government for everything, and that's just what socialism is.
That is so true.
There should be a tax on being
On
trans,
getting your cock chopped off.
and it gets us
Mhm.
medicine for everybody.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So true.
I mean, well, think about all the extra paperwork that we have to do to change their name.
Is there anything else?
Well, you know how people have to wait
that
so long.
seems like the main one.
People have to wait forever at the DMV. No one likes going to the DMV.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's because of all the
All
name
the people
changes.
being
So the-
getting trans.
Yeah, all the people trying to get F and M switched.
Imagine like there's a huge line at the DMV. Like somebody just gets on the PA system. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I guess somebody decided to change their gender. they want a girl's name now. So,
Boo!
so that's what the holdup is that we're waiting on. Oh, I'm sorry. What is it? Crystal to figure out what her new name should be. It's Crystal. Crystal is what I want the name to be. Oh, have you decided finally? It was written down before I came in.
It was on the paperwork.
It was on the paperwork that I filled out before I came here and handed it. Oh, well, I guess I'll just do my job then, huh? Crystal, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll just go ahead and file this right now then.
Well, you know what could speed it up?
What?
You do the surgeries at the DMV.
That would be cool.
You know what I mean?
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
Dicks minus vaginas.
You get a little guillotine. A dick
Dicks
guillotine.
Nice.
That
This is what
way.
DMV stands for.
Dicks minus vaginas.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Dick mutilation in vehicles.
They're like, oh, could we maybe rethink the name? It could just be a service of the Department of Motor Vehicles. We don't have to.
Well, it is a type of mutilate. I mean, they are taking a dick and mutilating it. I mean,
That's true.
it's not
Well,
wrong to say.
What about would you say a caterpillar is
What do you-
being mutilated in that cocoon
Yeah.
when it comes
Would
out
you
to
say
be a
that?
butterfly?
Well, it's literally not a metamorphosis. It's like a different process.
It's
You're-
a plastic surgery.
Is that what you would say about a caterpillar, Nick?
Is that how you see them as okay, well, let me outwoke you on this.
Yeah.
Trans people don't go through a metamorphosis because the caterpillar was a caterpillar at one point and became a
Mhm.
butterfly.
Damn.
They were always butterflies.
They weren't always butterflies.
But
Fuck.
trans people
Yeah,
were always
so-
butterflies.
But no,
Guess who just dead named
They
every
felt
trans
like
person in the
butterflies.
No,
world.
they're cocks. They are, but their cock was a caterpillar that
Nice
turned into a
try.
butterfly.
Nice try.
That is a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you.
I don't even know what the fucking definition of mutilated is.
Probably just
Would you
fucked
say if
up.
someone got fake tits
Yeah,
that's
mutilate.
mutilating your tits?
Mutilate, inflict a violent and disfiguring injury on. So yes, that's what it means. It's literally the word.
Hmm.
Synonyms: vandalize, deface,
Vandalize, just spray
Spoil.
painting
Yeah.
a cock. This should be a pussy.
Yeah. Spoil, mar, ruin, destroy, wreck, violate,
I
desecrate.
wouldn't say ruin or desecrate.
These are all just very neutral terms.
I get it. You're right. They are neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are very sterile.
Now let's
medical
look up
terms.
metamorphosis and see if that sounds more like metamorphosis.
Meta Moorhead
Oh, shit.
sis.
I just got some Black Guys LinkedIn. All right, let's see. Change of the form or nature of a thing or person into a completely different one by natural or supernatural means. So I guess if you use the Force to make people trans,
Yes.
which I certainly hope happens in the new Star Wars.
The only male characters that use the Force to make them trans.
That'd be pretty cool.
Kylo Ren.
Yo, a girl now. We're girls now. Never mind. We're just girls.
We're gay and we're girls. We're
Yeah, we're
lesbians,
gay.
but we're girls.
I already did that, but Obi-Wan just being like, I'm not gay. Yeah, this guy's straight.
This guy's straight. He's not gay at all.
Yeah, this checks out. This guy's straight.
My dick is big. This guy's got a big penis.
Yeah, this guy's not gay at all.
I've fucked a lot.
I've had sex before. Yeah, I think this guy's had sex with
This guy's had sex with a lot of hot girls.
at least 35 girls.
Probably 35, 45 girls.
Somewhere in a normal range.
And they've had huge tits.
Yeah, apparently all the girls he fucked had huge tits. He didn't have sex with any girls with small tits.
But I did get head from some.
The guy at the control tower is like, why are you calling this in?
Fuck, dude. That's good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's the kind of shit you're gonna get if you come see us in Canada. We should plug this
Oh
on the
yeah,
podcast.
let's get that up top.
We're coming to motherfucking Canada. A little short. It is a short distance away. This tour. We're coming
Coming
in
for a
month.
visit, gay?
We're coming for a visit, gay. We're having gay sex, gay.
Yeah, guy, mate.
Guy, mate. Yeah, ooh, that's the Canadian version of gay, mate.
Yes.
So we are coming to motherfucking Canada. Toronto. Let me get all these fucking dates. But yeah, Toronto, Edmonton, my Pussyville. Where else? Kundalini Town.
Kundalini
Montreal,
Town.
Ottawa,
Great.
Vancouver,
Oh,
Calgary,
down
or
in old Kundalini Town.
All right, so June 15th, Toronto, in some wild ass theater.
Poon
It's
15.
gorgeous. The Winter Garden Theater.
They
Come on
literally
down
do-
to
they
Poon
literally-
Honda.
They literally do Broadway and shit there.
We're selling girls at Poon Honda.
Buy a car, get your dick
Used
sucked.
Civics, new Accords, 14-year-old girls, Pathfinders, new and used certified pre-owned
tweet out the
Hondas and
dates up?
14-year-old Chinese girls to have sex with. Down at Poon Honda, we're diversifying our stock. Hi, I'm Eric Poon. When my father opened this car dealership in 1947, we thought we would stick to vehicles and good service. Well, the definition of good service has changed, and less people are buying automobiles. So now we're selling you the finest Hondas in the tri-state area and also presenting you with the option to have sex with a 14-year-old Chinese girl that was brought over in one of the shipping containers. The only car... sorry, are we still plugging dates?
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Well, I was going to let you... really
Poon Honda will
feel
let
out
you...
Poon Honda.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in the way, man, please.
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The reason we were
had
doing... This is the
legs.
kind of stuff we're doing on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to end... You want to fuck the golden goose in its pussy hole.
Toronto 6:15, Montreal 6:19, Ottawa 6:21.
At gunpoint, we've taught her how to say, fuck me, silly daddy. And that's the only English she knows. In the event that the police question her, she will never be able to identify you or anyone at the dealership. That is our guarantee. A family-owned business.
Just on Fox 45 the Sunday morning, like after the news, they're doing that commercial. clearly,
Just a family.
clearly admitting to sex trafficking.
A family like parking at the dealership in a shitty car and like all smiling and holding hands as they walk up to like the showroom or whatever, and then the father kind of waves and he's walking off to a different building. It's like the family. Here at Poon Honda, we offer a wide selection of the latest Accord models, used Civics, the pilot and I don't know the fucking Odyssey. Greatest selection of minivans, sedans, and compacts on the East Coast, and also a 14-year-old Chinese girl named Sue Lin, who was chained up in the parts department. And we beat her senseless with radiator hoses. So her eyes, already swollen as part of her Asiatic makeup, are now sealed shut.
And welcome back to WBAL Fox 45 News. The Orioles lost again today.
Brought to you, Fox 45 News is brought to you by Poon Honda, family-owned dealership of a 14-year-old Chinese girl.
All right, so Toronto on the 15th at the Winter Garden Theater, Montreal, the Rialto Theater on the 19th of June, Ottawa the 21st at Centerpoint Theater, Vancouver, Yuck Yucks, and Edmonton. We're still figuring that out, but there are links go to cumtown.events, and there's some shit there. There's links, there's information, there's pre-sale sign-ups for some of the shows that aren't up yet. But yeah, come out and see us.
Davin and Nick are not participating, but I will be doing a VIP meet and greet for an extra $100 on top of your ticket. You can meet me in a blank office space kind of room. I'll be sitting at a desk. You can sit down.
That's right.
And call me the K word. And then
That's right.
It's $100. It's $100 Canadian. So
yeah. And
So should I replay Donkey Kong 64?
Probably.
You have an N64?
It's right in front of you.
Also, the way these
that's
shows
right.
are going to work is they're basically going to be 2 shows in one, where we'll do stand-up and then we'll do a live podcast.
How about we do a jive podcast?
We'll do a jive podcast.
Yeah.
We will be in blackface and zoot suits
Woo!
for our jive podcast.
I'm gonna dress like the Quaker Oats guy in blackface.
That's good.
Yeah,
See that pic of fucking Steve Harvey you didn't want to accept?
I know. I can't believe that's
Real, dude. Steve, you guys do yourselves a favor and check out Steve Harvey at the fucking Kentucky
I think
Derby.
his plan is to just like dress like such a retard that when he goes out on the street, people are like, "That can't be Steve Harvey."
Yeah, he looks like Darkwing Duck.
Right.
Like he really.
I didn't
legit
realize
is.
in that video you showed me where it was like everyone looked like Steve Harvey that one of them was Steve Harvey.
I mean, maybe
It was him visiting his old fraternity.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What is he?
It's just like a bunch of dudes.
Omega?
It looks like 15 Steve Harveys dancing,
Yeah.
like getting down hard. But one of them was actually Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Omega Psi.
Some shit.
He feels like one of those guys.
There's
The dog guys.
Alpha Kappa Alpha. That's a
No,
girl
those
one.
are girls.
Good for all those guys.
What?
Oh yeah,
You know, those guys.
black fraternity guys.
Black
yeah,
fraternity
but
guys.
like 90-year-old black fraternity guys going out having fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. They yeah. I'm willing to bet he's Omega Psi Phi. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have fun, and they still haze pretty bad.
And do they stomp the yard?
They stomp the yard, dude. But they all get probably a crazy amount of pussy. And
How about
what's
stomp
college life
Stomp
for?
the Tard?
No.
And it's about those and it's about those teens in Chicago that kidnapped a handicapped guy.
Oh damn, they really
This is
fucked
Nick
that
Cannon.
guy up.
Yeah, Nick Cannon being like, "We got to kidnap."
I think that was.
You ain't got it in you, boy.
Yeah.
You can't. You was not made to kidnap.
I ain't never gonna
retarded
be like
people.
my father. I ain't gonna be like my father.
I'm gonna be able to kidnap.
I'm gonna
retarded
kidnap
people.
this retard and beat his ass.
My father was a quitter
Stop.
who refused to kidnap retarded people.
My daddy was a damn drunk. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna beat up this retarded kid.
The redemption arc being beating a child retarded man savagely.
Yeah, and you're just like pitching that, and they're like, "What is the
Well, you see, stomp the
point
yard,
of
stomp
this?"
the tard.
No. You're just like, it's representation, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, here's $20 million. Yeah. Oh, we'll make this right away. We're not gonna give this a second thought."
Oh fuck! What's up with you, Adam?
Adam just got bad news on his phone.
No, I was just seeing if we didn't announce one of the dates.
Yeah,
But
Adam's
I think
using
we
the app.
announced the other two.
Adam's using the Am I Gay app. And he opened it up. It said, "You're gay."
His phone was buzzing very loudly and vibrating and
Well, it's-
smoking.
I'm gonna,
kind of more
I'm
of a
gonna
magic 8-ball kind
I'm
of
gonna
thing.
make
but
that
it
and
just
put it
always
on
ends up on
the
gay.
app store.
That is awesome.
Am I gay? You're gay.
That would be good.
Yeah.
And the gayer you are, the more the light gets brighter. And
Yeah.
there's different levels. Yeah, you should go to development school, web development school. Get a computer science
Me?
master's.
Yeah.
Nick.
Learn how to
Should go
code.
to coding boot camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a lot of those private coding.
That's where all the good
academies.
pussy is.
Coding.
Coding boot camp.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
Is that where all the good pussy is?
Yeah, for sure.
We should be treating all the illegals like
Put them in
put
coding
them in
boot camp.
coding boot camps, and then have them come up with new iPad apps.
Mhm.
You know, and then
Like what?
people won't be mad at them for coming to
You think
America.
people want more apps?
Yeah, to make like something where you could get like a day labor to
Yeah. Oh, okay.
an app for that. You
that
know,
would be good.
instead of you don't have to go to the Home
Save them
Depot
the
parking
time.
lot.
Yep.
They can just get an alert. Okay, I think that was a pretty good. What's
Yeah.
up with you?
Oh, nothing. I'm just falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I'm sorry. What?
You get an app for a day laborer
Mhm.
instead of going.
I think they have that basically. Fiverr. Is that what it's
No.
called?
Yeah, it's for like
TaskRabbit.
freelancers.
TaskRabbit.
Yeah.
I want someone who's a
That's
man to
basically
put up
for-
How
shelves
about
for
a
me.
Fiverr? But yeah, it's like it's called Cinco, and it's just for hire.
Cinco.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
a
needed
minute
the
ago.
capper. You needed something racist.
Yeah,
Yeah. What else, boys? What else is in the
that's a
news?
good idea. You should write that, Adam.
Cinco,
Mm-hmm.
The app.
the app.
Yeah,
I don't know how to code.
yeah, you do.
Go to coding boot camp with all the good pussy. It's circular. We've gotten to it.
All right, I'll check that out.
One of my friends got bed bugs at a hotel. Isn't that fucking wild?
No, I mean that's where you get bed bugs.
Shit sucks, dude.
That's the thing, man. I saw some woman online like a year ago, like railing against some fucking hotel. She's like, "Fuck these assholes for giving me bed bugs," and it's like, yeah, it sucks, but it's like, what do you think the hotel is like purposefully contracting bed bugs? It's like it's shitty people like you that get bed bugs and then bring your luggage everywhere. Anyways,
Yeah, very pro hotel stance.
I mean, it's just like it sucks, and there should be some kind of like recompensation. I think it's like, you know, I mean, the landlord should have to take care of it.
Yeah.
If they do here in New York or whatever. But like, yeah, they're like a huge fucking problem. I mean, if you can't like vaccinate against fucking bed bugs,
How do we stop the spread of the bugs?
But using DDT, you bring DDT back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that's illegal?
No, they stopped using it like because they used to just drive around in gas neighborhoods.
Oh yeah. Like at
Yeah.
the beginning of Shortcuts,
I guess.
they're like gassing the whole. I don't
What
know,
shortcuts?
movie?
Is it a movie about your dick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wouldn't be called Shortcuts then. It would.
Yes, it would.
Well, it's cut.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
a
a
shortcut.
I'm gonna start a barber shop
Short circumcised
called
penis.
Shortcuts,
It's
and
about
it's
my
only
thing.
for guys
Yeah.
under 5'10",
Uh-huh.
and you have to grow your hair out for 6 years, and then we construct you a pompadour that's
Technically
14
6 feet.
inches.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
it's a giant haircut. What are you talking about? I'm
I'm
6'2".
fucking tall over
I'm
here.
tall. I'm a freaking tall guy over here. I went over to Shortcuts.
Should I start wearing platforms?
Yeah, you should.
That'd be awesome, dude.
People be like, "Wow, that guy's tall and not
That's
fat."
fucking tall and skinny, dude.
But that guy, he looks like a regular size. Can't get over how regular that guy looks.
I'm gonna have platforms. I'm gonna wear sleeves that are really long,
Mm-hmm.
so it
So
looks
your
like
arms
my
look
arms
long.
are long.
But what about your hands?
How about I get my
Maybe
arms
mannequin hands.
my arms
Oh, nice.
covered in tattoos of Steve Harvey, his face. He's wearing different outfits, like big murals on both
Sleeves.
arms. Sleeve Harvey. And then I move back to
Ah.
Austin, and I get my own public access TV show for that.
The
Dude,
Sleeve
Sleeve
Harvey
Harvey in
show?
Austin would
Like,
make
dude,
you
have you
a
met
legend.
Sleeve Harvey? Yeah, he's an alcoholic, but there's a dumb gimmick about him. He just goes around on East 6 and fucks 20-year-olds. Yep, all day long he fucks 20-year-olds and want to fuck a guy with a little bit of local notability. For some dumb.
Sounds awesome, honestly.
No, it is awesome.
Did that lizard guy get pussy?
He looks a little
Maybe.
too weird, I think.
I don't. Yeah, he was. You know, I mean, he's a cool. He's not, well. He's an all right guy. I used to hang out with him.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Well, he's all right. You know,
He's okay.
to the same extent that I'm a cool guy. I mean, like,
So he's not.
right?
not
Not a cool guy.
Yeah.
You know, I
He's
mean,
an asshole.
yeah. So put it this way, he's like, no, he's not yeah, I mean, he's a little bit autistic, I guess, a little bit.
Well, that's why he did that whole lizard thing.
Yeah, exactly.
He just got that into lizards. that he was like,
Right.
But imagine him
Let's
eating
put it this
puss
way,
with
he's
his
not
tongue
like-
going in two directions.
The whole time you're talking to him, he's not like, I'm a lizard. You know, like he's not doing like that kind of shit.
that would be awesome.
I'm a lizard man. You know, like
I would almost prefer that, though, dude.
he's not doing that.
I want that.
He's like, yeah, it's been a pretty okay week.
just got my tax return.
my freaking milk went bad. That sucked. You know, he's like, that's what he's like.
That sucks. I would rather him be like,
I'm a
He
lizard.
used his tongue to like to penetrate the hole and lick the clit at the same time. His
very
forked tongue.
interesting idea.
Yeah.
Because in that
think
case,
so.
then
That's-
maybe
that's
we
a-
should be
That's
getting
a
that.
very interesting.
But then
Did he have a speech impediment from the forked tongue surgery, or did he talk normal?
How about a speech impediment?
okay.
And we
Yeah.
getting in bed together. How about that?
I like that
Why don't
idea.
you bring your little deaf ass in bed? And I don't know, but I don't know what that is.
A speech impediment.
Yeah, how about? Sorry, I was checking crypto prices.
Oh, it's fine, dude.
Mix back in.
You're back in. You bought the
I
dip.
never got out.
You bought the dip.
Well, I bought more when it went low, so now I'm doing okay.
Now you're going back up.
Well, I don't know. It'll probably crash again and fucking.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the saddle again.
Yeah,
I wish I got into it before my cancer.
yeah,
Can I have all your stuff?
Yeah, you could have some stuff.
yeah.
How big is your TV?
The doctor comes in.
55.
He's like, "Well, we were worried it was gay cancer, but we're looking at it now, and the good news is it's not cancer, but it is gay."
It appears it is.
We thought it was Kaposi sarcoma, which, as you know, was referred to as gay cancer 35 years ago. We thought that's what you had. Turns out it's not cancer, but it is gay,
It is actually very
which,
gay.
as you know, means we have to charge you for the visit. Now, if
It appears a portion of a man who you were having sex with, his goatee infected your back
Damn.
while he was fucking you in the ass.
I love, so we were
and
talking
biting your
about, so
back.
Stav got a piece of some dead guy's bone put in his mouth.
Yeah.
And there's literally, based on statistics, a 50-50 chance that it was a gay man.
That's not
sucked it.
statistics.
50%. Yeah.
That is not based on statistics.
It is.
Well, first of all,
First of all, I said percent. That's
Percent,
statistics,
yeah.
motherfucker.
No, 50. First of all, there's half women. Okay.
no, but they give
Did you
guy
get a
bones
women's
to guys.
They give guy bones to guys.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
It has to
Bones
come from,
are the
no,
same.
It literally has,
has
to come from a
a
Greek
dude.
man.
No.
Yeah.
Look at yes,
Which
that's-
is over
What?
50%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like think about this, okay?
I don't think any of this is true.
Listen to this demographic:
Okay.
a Greek guy
Mm-hmm.
who died young, who is also an organ donor.
Why does he have to be? Why does he have to die young?
Well, because you need young bones.
Yeah, donating your
take old
organs is
bones.
pretty
It has
good.
to be somebody that's the same age and race as you.
So you don't think it could just be a guy? No, first of all, that's not
No,
true.
gay guys donate organs because they
The
just
thing
want to be
is-
inside of other
The thing
men.
is, like a gay. First of all, a Greek guy.
That's true.
There's
Sure.
already even the straightest, most homophobic Greek guy in the world has probably sucked
had
dick.
gay sex. Sure.
yeah.
Probably had gay
Of
sex.
course. Okay, that I will cede to you.
Yeah.
Now they're all. Imagine how much of a liberal you'd have to be as a Greek to be an organ donor,
That's true.
and so that's got to be the gayest guy, the gayest Greek guy in the world. Now, and I'm saying that's what gets you up to 50%.
Interesting.
All of these other circumstances at play.
Yeah, it's
here.
not just the general population.
It's not saying the general population. I'm saying among Greek 30-year-olds,
So you think
morbidly obese
You think-
Greek
first of all,
30-year-olds
regular?
yeah, who died tragically
who died tragically.
Why did they have to die tragically?
because they had to give you their bone.
Yeah.
What if they had extra bone and they wanted to shave some?
No
off?
one gives bones.
Maybe.
Who?
I don't know.
It'd be funny if the bone came from another fat guy who died in a basketball tournament.
Look,
But do you feel like there is another spirit inside of you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
like there is another man living in you.
I've been waking up.
I would
middle of
love
the
to
night,
get a bone-
3 a.m. hard outside of my neighbor's window, knocking on the door, and then I snap.
Yeah.
I come, and then I immediately like, where am I?
I would love
Yeah.
to get a bone transplant from a
Mm.
Native American and then just like Elizabeth Warren style be like, well, a big part of my heritage,
Yeah,
it's something that's
it's
inside of
1/100th.
Oh shit!
I just use
I should
the
ask
voice.
them
Yeah.
if maybe it is a gay guy.
Mhm.
That helps the career, baby.
My name is Tickled
You're
Nuts.
queer now.
Tickles
Queer.
Nuts.
Tickles nuts.
Yeah. It's both my native name and my clown name.
John tickled nuts.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I know the only if everything you guys are saying is true, which I don't believe it is. They
Everything
probably
we are
had to
saying is
give
true.
me an alpha. They had to give me alpha male bones
Yeah.
because otherwise my body would reject any kind of beta little bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's not true.
So it was probably a mafioso, honestly,
Yeah.
Mhm.
who was gunned down,
It's probably
betrayed by
that
his
guy-
gay
combos.
A
that
gay
guy in
mafioso.
Staten
Doesn't
have
Island.
to be
The
gay.
timing works out too.
It might be that guy from Staten Island,
Ooh, they got killed by that QAnon guy.
QAnon guy. Maybe that's a new movie. Maybe we got a mafia movie on our hands. Ghost Mob.
Yeah. Ghost Mob Way of the
Salami.
Yeah, I was trying to remember the word salami. Oh, I knew what the joke was. I couldn't remember the word salami. I kept thinking sausage.
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 Sausage. Salich.
I'm
Ghost Dog Way
actually.
of the
I have to
salami, yeah.
donate an organ pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your uterus.
I'm donating my heart to my girlfriend's boyfriend, so that he may live.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's his name? I don't even know his name yet.
Oh.
Yeah. They're keeping it kind of a secret, but
That's
he
cute.
needs an emergency heart transplant.
So it's gotten serious enough where now you know her boyfriend.
I don't know him, but I know he needs a heart.
That's so nice of you.
I know. It's an expression of love.
Are those guys real, or is all that stuff an internet joke?
Polly?
The guy's
Poly
like, I
people?
love my wife's boyfriend.
Oh, it's real.
That
for
can't
sure
be
it's real.
That can't
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah, it's all autistic people.
Some guy's just fucking your wife and you're smiling and getting him like
Yeah.
those little doll. What are those shits called? Those
What do you
little
mean?
Bobbleheads for poly people.
I mean, it's just like a fetish or whatever.
but they're like happy.
Yeah,
that some guy's
but they're
fucking-
like-
I know, but I mean, you could do the same thing with like some man is just fucking you in your ass and you're just smiling. I mean, it's like
No, I get that.
you're
at least.
like
No.
this-
I think like the organized
Yeah,
poly
but-
community is disgusting and weird.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you know what
sure.
it is.
I mean,
At
all of
least
it's
a sexual
disgusting and weird.
fetish.
All sex
Here's the
is
thing:
disgusting
Yeah.
and
a
weird.
sexual fetish. It's like I know what it's like to just have to bust a nut no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But these people are not coming. They're not in the act of coming.
They go to events. And
They're
stuff for
hanging
this
out. They're
shit.
having brunch
Yeah.
together and being like, "Oh, it was nice when you fucked
Did you
my
see
wife."
someone posted that escape room?
I get, yeah, look, it's weird, but it's like they seem
you see
fine
this?
otherwise. So
I guess.
what are you gonna do? I mean, that seems to be the fucking way we judge anything else.
What?
If like it's consensual and they're fine, like
yeah. I'm
like,
just saying.
I'm sure it bothers you because you're like putting yourself in that position. You're like somebody's fucking my girlfriend, and it's like that's well, it's not happening to you.
No, I know. I just don't understand.
Look at
Even
this.
listen, even the guys that get cucked, I almost get.
This is those kind of people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm saying what I'm
Oh,
saying
that's
is,
awful.
yeah, exactly.
These
that's-
people shouldn't be having sex with anyone.
Yeah. Well,
Let
that's how
alone-
there's a documentary about like poly people.
This woman talks about her huge tits all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're absolutely correct.
with that face, she looks like Nelson Muntz.
I guess my point is it's not the sexual thing that I don't get.
No, the sex
'Cause
I
even
get.
cuck people, it's like, all right, you have some weird thing where you're beating
You like to
off
be
this.
humiliated. Yeah.
But this shit is like, we're all hanging out, we're all just grabbing brunch together. I don't know.
I don't know. I think like, yeah, it's
It's the things you do when you're not hard.
I think
that I have a
maybe-
problem with.
it's
Do whatever you want where you're hard.
but it's
except
people like
pedophilia.
trying to like apply rules to something that's fun. Because like it you're breaking the rules. Like cheating is against the rules, and that's why it's fun.
Yeah.
But like
You heard it here
all of this
first,
shit
folks.
is like, oh, we're gonna make like a bylaws and stuff,
Yeah.
and like we gotta have like
Zap the beauty of cheating from it.
right. We have to like follow Robert's rules of order and stuff, and like
Who's Robert?
pass amendments and shit. you know?
Personally, I feel like only airline pilots should be able to cheat. I'm a bit of a traditionalist in that sense, and that you should work for the airlines if you want to cheat on your wife.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And women are allowed to be raped by their boss on a business
No.
trip.
Oh, that's all the cheating they get?
Yes. But they knew what was happening when they agreed to go.
When they agreed to go on a business trip that would further their career.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You know, the 50s.
Yeah.
Everyone was happy in the 50s.
Oh,
and everyone
for sure.
respected
A
airline
lot of people
pilots.
don't know that the sexual revolution and all that stuff, that was all just like a viral ad campaign.
Oh, really? By who? What
I
corporation?
don't know, Pepsi or some shit.
Bengay?
Yeah.
To ice it. Yeah, they needed people fucking so they could rub some Bengay on their thighs.
Yeah. In the 50s, everyone had the same haircut. They were all the same height.
Everyone
know.
wore a suit.
We were Chinese, basically.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, Nick, do you see a dark future with the Chinese are doing
Well, they-
poly?
I think the Chinese are poly pretty often by accident. Wait a minute, this isn't my house.
That's great. That's funny.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Wow.
This is not my big car. This is not my large automobile. And the days go by.
I think oftentimes, like in the organized poly thing, it's one of them wants to fuck, and the
Yeah.
other one's like too much of a like passive, whatever, to like say
Maybe
no.
the pussy too or dick too.
Did you ever
good.
see that Louis Theroux documentary about the swingers?
No. Who's Louis Theroux?
He's like a British documentarian guy.
What
He
else
like
did he do?
he lived with the Westboro Baptist Church. He like goes and like
That's a good name. I've heard it, and I think, wow, cool name.
Louis Theroux.
Oh,
Louis
yeah. You
Theroux,
should watch
yeah.
all of his documentaries.
He's the best. He's super funny too.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's the
and,
best.
And yeah, probably the best documentarian that ever lived, ever. I know
Better
it's
than Errol Morris or
Ken Burns.
Ken
With his
Burns or-
boring ass fucking slow pans.
You know, I honestly, I mean, I guess it's like Ken Burns might be one of those things where it's like his style has become like I don't know, like the base level of
So-
what you're supposed to
right.
emulate, but like
Yeah.
it's not a documentary unless you're doing some Ken Burns shit.
yeah,
That
like
what
the letters and
what
stuff.
made Ken Burns great at one point is now just lost in
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
right?
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I tried to go back and watch the Civil War documentary again. I had
They're
that
so
bottle,
long.
that bottle of pills, and I just wanted to sit on the couch and do pills and watch
Yeah, that'd be
18 hours of a Civil War documentary. And I got maybe 2 hours in, and it was like, I can't do this
Mm-hmm.
anymore. I mean, I used to.
Well, you need more pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
You know,
You ran
yeah.
out
I was
of
taking
pills.
like 9, 10 at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need
So,
more.
yeah.
yeah.
You know, I was through the bottle pretty quickly.
Well, in the swingers documentary, he goes to like a swingers party at this couple's house, and like the wife is just like at the check-in, like at coat check the whole night, like greeting people as they walk in, and the husband's just like in the different fuck rooms that they have around the house,
Ken Burns
just like
presents-
banging different people.
Ken Burns presents Unfuckable Blackness. The story of the first black man to get involved in a polyamorous relationship with a white family.
Yeah,
Well, you know, Marcus, the only thing he wanted to do was have sex with a married white woman. And, you know, this was 1947. We said you're out of your mind. There's no way that's going to
you
happen.
could die. They could
But,
kill you.
but Marcus was determined.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was something different about him. Marcus Jeffries grew up in a shack made out of doo-doo on the Mississippi Delta.
As a young boy,
His mama made him pull the turds out her ass, and you know he would have to build a house around his mama's ass, and that's kind of where he developed an appreciation for white pussy,
Because he saw his mother's pussy.
because he would have to see his mother's pussy, and it was covered in doo doo all the time, on account of him making a house.
Wow.
Ken Burns,
fuckable
fuckable blackness.
Marcus, as a young boy, it always struck me how horny Marcus was constantly.
Marcus' dick was hard all the time. His mama used to use his dick as a washboard. They would have everybody in the they had a little village set up there down on the Delta, and everybody would come by and they put their linens on Marcus's dick, scrub their linens down, and something about him seeing his dick going in and out of them white linens, I really added to his obsession with fucking a married white lady.
A pioneer.
Yeah. In 1927, Marcus traveled to New Orleans, which I know somehow now the time frame.
He traveled back in time.
And that's where he began sleeping with French women who weren't considered white at the time. And this gave him a lot of practice.
Oh, cat's so cute.
The cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's all right.
Damn, she's loving. Ah, fuck, bitch.
Get him.
No, do not get me.
Get him.
Don't claw me, you fucking whore.
Scratch him up.
Do not scratch me up.
Good girl.
She is loving these cuddles, so I'll give her that.
A killer.
You want to kill her?
No, she is a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the last thing she killed?
Bugs?
You?
No, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to survive. I'm going to live, father.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to live, father.
Unforgivable Blackness.
Unfuckable.
Did you see that one, Unforgivable Blackness?
No, what's that?
It's a Ken Burns documentary. That's what that was all.
Oh.
That was all a parody of.
I thought we were just having a good time thinking about a guy who fucks white women in the 40s.
Oh,
First guy.
We were, but it's the base material is Unforgivable Blackness.
What happened to that guy in the regular doc?
I don't know who gives a shit.
Do you know what it's about, Adam?
No, I haven't heard of it before. I've heard of the baseball one, the jazz one, the Civil War one.
They should do one about pornography.
Maybe Unforgivable Blackness isn't even a Ken Burns documentary.
I've never heard of it.
Let me look it up. Because I
thought he did simpler subjects than that.
Well, I mean,
Do you have any thoughts about that sentence, Nick?
More broad. I thought he just chose more broad topics, like periods in history or whatever.
Side
Unforgivable Blackness, The Rise and Fall of Jack Johnson is a documentary.
yeah.
Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the guy-
boxer.
the musician.
He probably got
the musician. Yeah,
He probably got some white pussy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
the boxer Jack
Yeah,
Johnson for
dude.
sure.
No. Get off me.
No, don't get on me.
Yeah, get off me.
I'm allergic, so don't.
No, don't look at me like that. It's not my fault. Nick is mean.
I don't want fucking cat hair all over me right now.
You're in your home, dude.
I gotta go out and.
What are you doing after
I
this?
got business after this. I can't be
You
embarrassed.
can't, you can't get your BMW Motorsports
Yeah.
sweatpants filled with cat hair.
Well, I guess Keith David did the voiceover for it.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Who's that?
that's perfect. The Navy Accelerate Your Life guy.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ass to ass.
Getting that snow bunny pussy was the only thing that mattered to him.
The guy who said that they should go ass to ass in Requiem for a
course.
Dream. Yeah.
That guy rules, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a very sinister smile.
Yeah.
Who would you say in all of media has a very sinister smile?
That guy.
That guy.
What kind of prompt is that?
There's this movie that people retweet a lot where it's like,
Who would you
I
say
think
in
it's-
all of media has a very sinister smile?
That
where it's like a guy, but he's in his house, but he's also at the event or something.
what?
It's like a David Lynch movie.
He's at his house, but he's at the event. What event?
It's like some guy and he's smiling weird,
What?
and he's got like under eye makeup on.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was getting white pussy.
He was.
Hell yeah.
Who,
dude.
Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson.
Hell yeah.
Salute.
Yeah. Donald Trump pardons boxing champion.
Oh, that's
Jack
right. He did. He did.
He pardoned him for getting white pussy.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I think it's okay.
Yeah, no, literally. Donald Trump has issued a posthumous pardon to black boxer jailed over 100 years ago for traveling with his white girlfriend. I had no idea
That's
what that
so
document.
funny.
I know.
That is so funny. We guessed it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
unfuckable blackness.
And then Donald Trump recently gave the Presidential Medal of Honor or some shit to Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm. to his boy.
Well, that proves he's not racist.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know about Donald Trump is he pardoned a dead black man from 2 million years ago.
And also
We're actually I'm going to take a picture of me smiling next to the Geico caveman. So we're gonna reopen the children's prison on the border. And that should nip this whole I'm racist nonsense right in the bud.
oh fuck. I got a headache. I think it's from taking Adderall yesterday.
Yeah, that shit fucks me up. And I'm like a zombie the next day too.
But I was kind of productive.
Yeah, maybe I should just go on meds.
I want to take uppers in the morning, downers at night.
Yeah, like a sorority girl.
Yeah, dude.
How about instead of taking uppers, you take puppers? Some rare doggo pictures.
Do you get?
It just comes up when I open the Reddit app. It's just all those
the
couple
doggos?
of rare pupper doggers.
Small puppers.
The puppers are snoop to boop. Rare floof to poop de floof. How pretty! Look at the floof. He pooped himself. Kill yourself. Just fucking kill yourself, please. Can you imagine that? Like your motivation to get a dog is that like maybe people will talk to me.
I know, dude. Just pet the dog. Enjoy the fucking dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, small puppers, dude.
That's your dick's name?
My dick?
Small.
I thought it was shortcut.
It's also your dick's name. Mm. Your dick's name is Small Pupper. And
Rare
Shortcut.
dickers, and it's just a bunch of people posting pictures of Adam's small dick.
Just my dick? What about their dick?
He smoothed his boop-de boop. He smoothed up dude the boop-de foof.
Is it a bad sign if a girl does baby talk to your penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She means that she thinks it's a baby dick?
Yeah, but it's a good sign if she does baby talk while you're fucking her.
That's
Because
a
that
good
means that bitch is retarded.
That's good.
Later, Jack Johnson got into getting the sneakiest type of pussy there is. Retarded white girl pussy. You know, a lot of us were saying he was going too far at that point.
For the time.
Yeah, for
the time, it was radical to be having sex with any white woman.
Having sex with a white woman, but we said, man, we don't even think this is going to be cool 50, 60 years from now. You try, I mean, this will probably never be all right. The sneakiest pussy there was.
What you have to
That's
see.
actually where the term baby as a sexual euphemism came from. Is
What you
that
have
she
to
had a baby
understand
line. Yeah.
is that Mr. Johnson was doing it as a radical political act.
Mm-hmm.
He was not attracted to retarded people. We have here his diary that reads, "Damn, there ain't nothing like retarded pussy." Bum 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 bum.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Yeah. So what else?
It is
in
pretty
the
cool that
news?
Jack Johnson was world champ, despite everything.
What do you mean? He's strong.
Yeah, but it was like the 1880s or some wild shit.
Oh, I thought it was like the early 1900s.
I mean, maybe.
Whatever. But he used to be.
When was the Civil War?
You know, it's so funny. It's like
The
there was probably a guy
1860s.
that was like pro-slavery, and then they ended slavery, and then that guy became like the best boxer in the world and started fucking white women. He was like, I told you. I fucking told you so. Like, I don't want to do a victory lap here and rub it in your face, but I fucking told you so.
Who knew what was gonna happen, huh? Who tried to tell you, motherfuckers?
I told you. I fucking told you. And Mr. I told you so was right.
And that's the final takeaway from this boxing documentary: is that slavery should have kept going.
Is that one guy got to be right.
Oh, damn. So no one knows any other sinister smiles, huh?
Jack in The Departed, that gif that people share of him smiling,
Tim
and
Curry,
nodding.
Home Alone
Tim
2.
Curry's a great example of what I'm talking
Great
about.
example.
Yeah.
A very sinister smile. Let's see. Jafar.
That's not a real guy.
Far the Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Something fucked up there.
Smile. I'm just googling smile.
No, just sinister smile.
Oh, smile celebrity. Let's see if this gives us some good stuff to talk about.
No, man, you have to Google sinister.
Doing some good searches for the podcast.
Sinister. I'm gonna do sinister smile.
Brad Pitt, actor.
Mm-hmm.
Zac Efron, actor. Tom Cruise, actor.
Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise is. Why is he rated as like the?
As the what?
It's like if you type in celebrity smiles, it's just like there's a bunch of pictures of Tom Cruise. I guess he smiles a lot.
Maybe he's hot. Maybe.
But he's got a weird bite. Like his like
one of
teeth,
his teeth
aren't. Yeah, his teeth are like not aligned.
Yeah, but he's got a good smile.
in the
I mean, he
middle.
looks great.
Ben Affleck, actor.
You know who I would have
Will
liked to have
Smith.
sex with? Marilyn Monroe.
He's an actor.
You know she weighed 350 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I like her.
Yeah, it's 102 million.
I love
pounds.
me a thickie.
Anne Hathaway, actor.
Anne Hathaway, also an actor.
Julia Stiles,
Damn, dude.
Julia
I
Roberts.
want to go back in time
Julia Roberts,
and have sex with Marilyn Monroe.
actor. Nicolas Cage. He's an actor.
That's true.
How you doing? You're listening to Clarence Turdwater's Hollywood podcast. So today we're gonna continue where we left off last week, going through a list of some of the characters you might see in them Hollywood pickers that they put on the big screen. So without further ado, we'll just get started here.
Okay.
Chris Cooper, actor.
Chris Cooper.
Who's Chris Cooper?
He's an actor.
He's an American Beauty.
He's
The neighbor dad.
Isn't Kevin
Who's a
Spacey
Nazi,
in that?
but he's gay.
Michael.
That's
Rooker.
American. That's the plot of American Beauty.
Michael
No, the
Rooker.
plot is that there's a
He's an
weird
actor.
boy next door, and
There's a gay Nazi.
Annette Bening's cheating on Kevin Spacey. And then
And he
Chris
fucks a-
Cooper, yeah, he's a gay Nazi, right?
I really just list.
He just says the names.
We're just working on going through some of the characters you might see in them Hollywood pictures.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
What are some other characters?
Jason
Sean
Alexander.
Gunn, actor.
Sean Gunn.
Yeah. Zoe Saldana,
Shotgun?
actor.
Zoe Saldana. I know her. She's hot.
Yeah, she's like Puerto Rican or something.
Sean Gunn. Is he related to Tim Gunn?
Tim Gunn,
From,
actor.
from Project Runway.
Yeah, he's an
He
actor.
plays himself in a lot of things.
Yeah,
a
he's
commercial.
probably has an IMDb. You know.
Mm-hmm.
The black lady from 12 Years a Slave,
Wait.
actor.
Do you mean Lupita?
I don't really understand how to say that name.
I'm not even gonna take a chance.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Sylvester Stallone.
Shouts out to Sylvester and Frank, dude.
James Woods.
They got some good ass political views.
Dennis Hopper.
I want some testosterone. I want the HGH.
He's an actor. And
They're all on steroids.
and a director. He's also,
All of Hollywood.
Could we get steroids? Nick?
He's a director.
Who is?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dennis Hopper? Is that who you said?
I'm just saying the names of some people here.
What article are you even on? This is a
article
different article. You're just thinking these off the top of your head.
We're gonna get into that in a little bit here. We're talking about we're gonna go through.
You're on sci-fiwire.com.
For
Why?
uh,
What are you even reading about?
I typed in Sean Gunn to remember if that was an actor. or not.
Sean Gunn?
Yeah.
Isn't that Sean Penn?
There's
You
that
think
guy
of Sean-
James Gunn that lost that movie because he had bad tweets,
No, he's back.
That's his brother.
but he's back.
That's his brother.
It's his brother.
Yeah.
How can we get HGH?
From kids
Willem
with
Dafoe.
pituitary gland deficiencies.
Yeah.
My sister was on
Actor.
that as a kid.
Yeah.
And then the wrestlers in her school tried to buy it from her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she sell it?
I don't think she did.
Would have been smart.
It would have been smart.
If
Is that the
someone's-
only thing they tried to buy from her?
They didn't try to buy her pussy.
Well, what about Rent?
Yeah.
Well, renting is
Did
different
they
than buying.
Did they try to do that ever?
I'm just going to answer that by saying that renting is different than buying. Why are you
That
hissing?
dog from fucking... What is that dog?
I don't know. That's the noise I make when I laugh about Adam's sister being pimped out to the wrestling team.
She
That's
didn't
a
get
dog
pimped
from
out.
a cartoon dog that laughs like that.
Is it
Who?
Maybe from Hong Kong.
Goofy?
Cameron Diaz actor?
How did you get into this?
I think it is.
podcast?
I think it
How
is
this what you wanted to get
progressive
into, sir?
of you to call women actors.
What are women?
Instead of actress.
I only know about the Hollywood pickers.
What's your favorite Hollywood picture?
I don't know. I don't really have. I've
What's the
never
last one
developed
you
a
saw?
concept of preferences.
Oh, you don't understand.
He just
my
sees
the
them.
favorite-
very concept
My-
of preference.
The only movie I've ever seen is Jungle to Jungle. With, Tim Allen and Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
Both of them are actors.
Oh, is that the one where he's like a fake Tarzan?
It's
No, that's George of the Jungle.
No.
Jungle to Jungle was a part of that series of divorce movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
single
90s
dad movie.
Isn't it
the
like a
90s,
feral
the
child
90s
or
was big
something?
on divorce because everyone's parents was getting divorced.
Yeah.
You know, so they made all those movies.
For real, isn't there? No, I think I know this. He's like a feral child. I remember he teaches.
Talking about Problem Child.
There's something called. There's a scene in that movie where Tim Allen explains the word obligation to his like jungle son, and then later on he says that he is an
Whoa.
obligation. What?
Jungle Son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't he from the jungle? Am I misremembering?
What's
this?
going on, Jungle Son?
Jungle Son is a good name.
Yeah, that was the working title for the movie.
With the one about Jack Johnson.
Oh no, for Finding Forrester.
Oh.
I've got a new son,
You're the man now.
directly from the jungle. No, he lives in your neighborhood. He's born and raised in your neighborhood, sir. Yes,
believe so.
I'm teaching him how to play chess. Is that the plot of that movie?
I
No,
don't
he
know.
teaches them how to write.
Oh, okay.
Well, he recognizes that he's an
What
excellent
am I thinking
writer.
of? Finding Bobby Fischer? Did I combine Finding Bobby Fischer and Finding Forrester? in my
I
head?
think
Yeah.
it's searching for Bobby Fischer
Searching for
Yeah.
Finding Forrester.
and finding Forrester.
Yeah.
Did Bobby Fischer ever get pussy, or was he just too weird?
He's turned into
was
an
like-
insane
I think he probably
anti-Semite. He played chess so good he realized that we are living in a giant chess game where all of the black pieces are being manipulated by the Jews. The black pieces
Really?
have been pitted against the white pieces
By who?
By the Jews.
By the Jews.
Yeah. It's just two Jewish guys playing the game.
Mhm. It's so funny though that Bobby Fischer is like, he was the guy that was good at chess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when he became an insane anti-Semite, people aren't able to do this retro corrective bullshit where they're like,
Wasn't
oh,
even
and he
that
was
good.
never good at chess.
Right.
Because he was.
Right, because he was.
He beat like a supercomputer.
Yeah, right. You know, like if he was like a director, people would be like, and his movies were shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, am I allowed to think he's a good chess player still?
I saw this video of
Not
him like where he talked about how he was really into like his at-home workouts.
Mhm.
So he'd be like reading chess books and stuff, and then he'd just like put his feet on his chair and his like hands on the ground and just do like 50 push-ups and go back to working on chest and stuff. But he was like obsessively like doing like body weight exercises in his bedroom.
Was he ripped?
I don't know if he was actually even that jacked, but
I want to get jacked with body weight exercises. Should I learn chess?
who's the best chess player in the world now?
Duberbikov?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Still?
Still Duberbikov.
to suck me off.
Duberbikov.
Nah, don't they have computers that can just smoke everyone at chess now?
No, all the computers have been beaten by
No.
Russians.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
There's like I think there's a Scandinavian guy that's like young now. That's good.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck chess. It's boring.
I don't know. I think we should get back into chess as a society.
No.
Or at least celebrating the ones
Does it
that are
make you
good.
smarter? No, right?
What do you mean does it make you smarter?
Like,
You have to be pretty smart to be good at it.
I guess. Bobby Fischer
You
was
also
crazy.
have to be a fucking wild card, you know? Do moves that the computer could never predict.
Look, here's the thing called bug house chess. Guess who plays that?
The Jews.
What happens?
And it's a popular chess variant played with teams of 2 or more. You get a lifeline.
Sounds
Dude, I
fucking
miss
gay.
Regis on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah,
What a hilarious game show host.
I know. He rules.
Are you ready for more questions? Okay, there's a Pokemon named Pikachu. And what color is he? Yellow, blue, red, or green?
Dude, I remember the damn.
Are you sure that's your answer?
Remember the Regis collection of ties? My man was wearing those.
Oh yeah,
fucking
like JC Penney or
metallic.
something.
My man was wearing those metallic
Yeah.
hues. You better believe I was very into the Regis collection as a
I
youth.
think I had a Donald Trump tie when I was a kid.
I absolutely had a Donald Trump tie, but the Regis ones were because they were like shiny, dude.
Yeah, they were
On
like
that show,
mob
Regis
guy.
Regis
Yeah.
was dressed shiny as fuck.
Yeah, shiny tie, man.
What show was he on? Heart to Heart or some shit?
He was on Regis and Kelly.
No, but I mean prior to that.
He just had like a career.
I think he was like a
hosting shit.
presenter, like a talk show host.
He wasn't an actor.
No,
No, I don't think so. Maybe he
Oh.
was.
I don't think so. I think he's a personality.
What kind of guy is that Regis Philbin?
He's Albanian.
He's Albanian?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. It makes me mad.
I
No,
always thought he was
Regis
some
is
sort of
Albanian?
like
Regis is Albanian.
I always thought he was
dude.
some sort of wop or like
No, he's fucking Albanian.
Irishman. Albanian? What the fuck?
I know, dude. It's fucked
like-
up.
Damn.
He's Irish.
No, he's Albanian, dude.
Philbin is like Irish,
He's
no?
half Albanian. or
His
some
father, Francis Philbin, was a U.S. Marine who served in the Pacific, was of Irish heritage.
shit. What about
His mother, Philomena Basha, was from an Italian immigrant family.
Okay, so I was right.
So maybe
100%.
Eldest lied to me and told me Regis was Albanian.
is Albanian. Stop.
Of Aborishi ethnic Albanians from Italy.
Oh, they're Albanian Italian.
Yeah.
Wow, the
Interesting.
lowest type.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
double.
lowest
An
form.
Albanian and a WA, but
Yeah.
ugh.
If anyone can say the
Disgusting.
N-word, it's anyone meeting those people. It's whoever meets that kind of person.
That's hilarious. I think
Yeah.
I think Eldest has family in Italy that are probably
Yeah.
that.
They're like
Type.
carnies or something. Gypsies.
Wow. So he's WAP Albanian.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't an actor. I don't know why I thought he was like just like a shitty TV.
How
actor.
you doing, Toots?
Well, I thought he was on like Hill Street Blues or something. Like I thought he was just like one of those guys that was on, just shitty. The same way that maybe it's just because I merge him and Shatner in my head.
That makes sense.
He was on Shatner was on like T.J. Hooker. Or
Yeah,
something.
T.J. Hooker.
Yeah.
It's funny that was just a job. You just like
Shatner
a
was on
presenter.
Star Trek.
You were just a host of a show. Like Carson.
Being a presenter.
Carson was never like a comedy guy.
Well,
He
there's
was like-
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
never done shit.
Yeah, but he's one of the few guys that does that.
Yeah, I
He's
can't
like the-
imagine that
yeah.
you have a career where you're just the host of the show.
You know what I mean, though. Like, this is a dumb
You host like a
bullshit.
million different shows.
Yeah, you're just like...
not just one show,
We could host a million shows.
but you become like a professional
We're
host.
all going into children's entertainment after this. I'm hosting the Kids' Choice Awards next year. I don't know. I guess this is best music or something.
This is the best actor unmolested division.
I just want to say Dan Schneider's a pedophile. Just kidding, everybody.
Just
That'd be
kidding.
funny. They let Norm Macdonald host the Kids' Choice Awards. Wow, yeah, this show was so good. I bet the actors weren't raped by Dan Schneider. I'm just kidding. I'm
just kidding with you, folks.
yeah, just messing around.
Yeah, his ESPYs monologue.
His
was
ESPYs
so
rocked. Yeah.
There's a close up of young Peyton Manning in there. Peyton Manning, by the way, he probably didn't he like put his ass on a woman doctor or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny. I mean, it's fucked up.
Wasn't that Brett Favre? Or no, he sent a dick
No,
pic.
Brett Favre sent his little penis out there,
Yeah.
and his dick kind of looked like mine, honestly. So salute.
He got a tight
He's
foreskin?
got a little dick.
That's pretty cool.
Does he have a tight foreskin? No, he's chopped off. His cock is chopped off.
Then how did it look like yours?
It kind of was skinny in the same way, and kind
Skinny
of
where?
curved in the middle.
The middle gets skinny?
The middle
Like a
gets-
chess piece?
I guess the base is thick, and then the top. It doesn't really taper that much,
Mm-hmm.
but there's maybe a divot in the middle of my cock.
I've been told I have a pretty cock,
That's not
but
true.
not large.
You don't
but
have a pretty cock.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
You don't have a pretty cock.
How do you know?
There's just no
You
way.
haven't seen it all torqued up before?
There's no way it's pretty.
This nice birthmark on
It's
the
probably
side?
fine. That sounds bad.
No, it's a cute birthmark.
No, it's
Maybe
cute.
that's of skin cancer.
I could see your dick being cute, but not hot.
Cute.
Your dick is cute, but it's not hot, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you think Adam's cock is hot or cute?
Pretty.
What do you mean? It's right there. The microphone is
Your
right
microphone's right there.
there. Okay, we're
Sorry,
holding.
Nick just went to pee, guys.
I tell you, I really enjoy pissing.
What
The older I get, the more I enjoy
what
it.
about it?
I don't know.
The sensation?
Have you guys ever had a hemorrhoid?
No.
I think so.
I think I might have one right now.
Yeah.
I think so because I shat blood and I thought I was going to die, but then I didn't. So that's
I thought it
probably
was just
hemorrhoid.
a sore on your asshole
Hmm.
from sitting on the toilet too
No,
long.
you got herpes.
Because I shit.
You got my man got herpes on his asshole.
No, it's my ass hurts because I take a shits like
'Cause-
three shits a day.
Because he
Yeah,
got herpes
same.
on his ass.
When I'm really shitting, my ass starts really hurting.
I shit so much.
yeah.
It's probably not good.
You got a bad diet.
Just Adam going to the gynecologist and sitting with his feet up on the stirrups upside down. Well,
On his belly.
I'm sure you're aware already, but you're gay for starters. For starters, you're gay.
They can't tell you that.
They can.
No, it's against the law.
They can't. Or you're right. They can't tell you, but they know.
It's against the Hippocratic Oath.
It was against the law. It was against the law. Having gay sex.
It's against the law to be gay.
It's against the law.
Nobody tell my dad
My
that I'm
mama
gay.
got home and stuck her dick inside of my asshole.
Oh fuck!
I said, look out now,
Why you fucking
please don't
growling
put
at me,
your
bitch?
dick inside my ass.
Put my dick in your ass.
Put my dick in your ass. They put her dick. She put her dick in my ass.
She put her dick in my ass. It's the American way.
I'm an American faggot. Oh, I'm the kind of faggot from America that, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Simon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Penis and the Cocksuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adolf Hitler.
If I was hosting SNL, I'd do that.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but all those videos of Hitler speaking are fake.
Really?
They dubbed over it with German. He actually sounded a lot like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. He had a gorgeous voice.
Yeah. I tell you, people, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's these Jews. It was his beautiful voice.
How you doing, folks?
Yeah. It was like a lot.
That's
people
how
were
he
like-
And actually-
enhanced the
yeah,
whole
Hitler
nation.
did a lot of bad stuff, but you have to admit he had a beautiful voice.
All those videos doctored and sped up.
Yeah.
He's usually taking his time.
Yeah.
He's not twitchy.
Beautiful.
It is funny that Hitler was just basically on Adderall.
He was on like amphetamines.
Everyone was on. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And
He was just
Respect to him.
yipped up.
how about have sexamines?
Freud did bumps all day, I think. Just a little bump.
Where do you get the good shit? Where do you get the puree from in fucking France?
What is that? Is that cocaine?
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That was like it was like a general or not a localized.
I want to move to Colombia
Anesthesia.
and just smoke cocaine all day long.
Smoke it?
Smoke
Yeah.
it? I
Like
thought you
crack?
just chew the
Get
leaves.
a little Panama hat and like make little cocaine cigarettes.
Oh,
and
bitch. Stop fucking clawing my ass.
she likes it.
I don't.
She likes clawing you.
I don't like it. I'm delicate. Stop rubbing your little pussy all over me. Your cat wants to fuck me. What were we gonna? You're gonna smoke cocaine
Yeah.
like crack?
No, you just put the cocaine. You take coca leaves, and then you roll those into a little cigar. But then you sprinkle cocaine in it also.
So you use the leaves as
And
a
I wear
blunt
my
wrap.
my Panama hat. It's slowly turning into the picture of that guy who forced the stewardess to wipe his ass. That's if I can look like that in 60 years or whatever, however long it takes to become that guy.
I believe in you, bro.
I love that guy.
You could do that in 20 if you really wanted to.
We got to find a bit to close this out on.
All right.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Let's see.
It's a nice day out.
It's a nice day out.
I missed the orchid show at the Botanical Garden.
Oh no.
I know. I didn't go to the car show this year either. Wow. I think I said that last time.
What are you gonna? We gotta take you to a nice event, dude.
Yeah, I gotta find an event. Maybe go see the Gorillas.
The Gorillas, the band.
No,
Bum,
at the
bum, bum, bum,
Bronx
bum,
Zoo.
bum. Knicks game. Bum, 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 bum. Knicks game. Sucking on a dick, cause Nick is a fag, and he wants to fuck my penis and then fuck my.
Oh, the
ass.
Gorillas. Yeah.
The Gorillas. They
I
were
was like,
a
I
secret
didn't think
band.
about the Z at the end, and I'm like, who the fuck are the Gorillas? I'm like, how do you both know this band? And I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, I guess I'm a
Knicks
loser.
game. Bum.
Da-da-da-da-da. That's weird.
Sucking
It's
on my
weird because
penis.
I don't actually know that band, but I just looked it up, and it turns out only gay guys know who that
No.
band is.
That's not true.
Yeah. it's-
Hold on,
No,
I just like
people
I
that were
looked at the
fans of
search
Blur
engine.
No, I
also
was
know.
wondering why I didn't know what that band was, and I
Wait,
looked.
Adam.
What?
I just checked the search engine Nick used to find that out.
What's it? What is it?
Turns out it's
What search
actually-
engine was it?
I can't tell you, but
What
I
do you mean
looked
you can't
at
tell
it.
me? No, you
and-
got to tell me.
no,
No, so I
that's-
know, just in the future.
No, well, let me finish my statement.
Yeah.
That search engine,
Uh-huh.
it tells guys with a little dick the opposite of the truth.
Oh.
So it told you that I was gay?
No,
Because
it
you have
told
a little
you-
dick
it told
and the
you
opposite of
that
the
No,
truth.
gorillas
it's Google.
know.
Google opposite.
Yeah.
Google
I've heard of
opposite,
it.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Google opposite.
But
He
you said
used
you
Google
couldn't-
opposite.
So you used Google opposite,
I didn't
and because
use
you have a
Google
little dick, it told you that I was
No,
gay.
I didn't
Whereas
use
my
it.
dick isn't small.
I didn't
Yeah.
use it. I saw that you used
When
it,
I
and
used
I
it,
know
Nick
about
used
it.
I
Google
used it
opposite.
because my dick isn't small. It told me the correct answer, which is that the Gorillas is
I
a band
didn't
that
use
only
it.
gay people
I just
know about.
knew about it.
He
I
didn't-
saw that you.
Your
used
Honor,
it.
I rest my case.
He didn't look on his search engine to see what kind of search engine
No,
you
I
were
just-
using.
exactly.
Case
He
He
closed.
just looked at your phone
Yes.
and he saw Google opposite.
Thank you, Adam.
No.
Why
no,
would
no,
he
no.
look at a Google opposite? Why would he search on Google opposite to say which search engine
Yes.
I'm
was
sorry,
Nick
but your
using?
Jew friend won't be able to help you here. This is a slam dunk.
No,
This is what they
No.
refer to as a slam dunk case.
no, it isn't,
Mm.
bitch.
Yeah. It'd be nice if, like, you know, that it was with the Kobe Bryant rape trial or whatever.
The
If either the
false
prosecutor,
accusation.
the prosecutor, or the defense attorney was like, in this instance, I regret using the term a slam dunk rape case. But that's very much what we're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a slam dunk rape case in both the fact that we have a basketball star who performs slam dunks at his job,
For a living.
but he is also this is also a very easily
Open
provable
and shut
rape.
rape.
That'd be fun. I love watching actual footage of real prosecutors, and you realize they're all like, just dumb as shit, or at least they're not good at talking.
Yeah.
You know, not like in movies.
No, not like in the musical Chicago.
Right. There's never. Can you imagine like a prosecutor trying to do the Matthew McConaughey A Time to Kill thing, but then they're like weak chin, and like
Yeah.
weird wasp features and like male pattern baldness. There is a time to kill. Mr. Michaels, are you okay?
Are you crying, sir?
Are you crying
Do you need
again?
a second?
Yeah.
That's why fucking Johnny Cochran worked their asses, dude. That lady with that
'Cause
little
he took him to church, you
that
know. He
lady
made
with that
shit
little
rhyme.
short Jerry curl or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Marsha Clark.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you don't mind, I will put on an instrumental of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
I will be rapping my closing
Yeah.
statement.
I will be. We will for my closing statement. I will be putting on Atomic Dog in the background. Yeah. Why must he be like that? Why must he chase the cat? It's nothing but the dog in my client, ladies and gentlemen. He loves pussy. Don't we all? Are you going to deny him that right?
The right to get pussy. Everyone in the jury.
Who likes pussy? Who likes
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, y'all ain't gay, are you?
I thought it was weird when
Y'all
they.
get a little slice of pussy.
I thought it was weird when they were barking at Christine Blasey Ford during her testimony.
I thought that was weird too.
I don't
Indelible in the hippocampus is the barking performed by Steve Harvey and his friends.
Yeah, Steve Harvey showed up.
Indelible
With
in the
just
hippocampus
12 guys that look like him.
is the song Atomic Dog by George Clinton. And the barking noises being performed by Steve Harvey and his friends. As they danced around me, hooting and
All right, you want to name some more actors or?
No, I think that's.
I think we're good here.
All right, we got
Come
Funny
see
Moms
us in
on Monday.
Toronto. We
Come
got
see us in
Funny
Canada.
Moms.
Yes.
Cumtown.events. Me and Adam we're both tweeting and shit about it. We'll probably post some more stuff about it. But yes, please come see us.
Please fuck my ass.
And please fuck Nick's ass in Canada.
You will fuck my ass.
That's right.
You will rue my ass for pleasure. Is that a threat or? I don't know if that's supposed to be a threat to me or.
Rue my ass.
One, you will rue this ass. All right.